Run in the Seattle sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter your business, the Barrens doesn't like you. 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, and a dash of tourist trap. You've got a recipe for mean as hell. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tells him he's home. My stash is just around in the car. I think he said his stash was just around the alley from the coroners. Organ grinders is here. There's a guy down here that'll talk to me. Find Jake's stash. It wants me to go over there. Let's have a chat with Vlad first. As you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see the age-old flight or You can see the age-old fight or flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. Beneath the track marks on his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicate that he is, or at least was, a shaman. Hey man, are you okay? Yes, I saw something. It's going to kill me. Calm down, I'm Mox. What's your name? My name is Vlad. Vlad, those are some nice tattoos. You a shaman. The word shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake off some mental cobwebs. Yes, I am a shaman. I thought so, Vlad. What did you see? Yes. I saw something. The other night, I saw a spirit of so dark, so alien that... Vlad trails off and shudders. Where did you see this spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstresses Union. It's gone now, Vlad. It's not going to kill you. You're safe. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now, more whole. Now, I think I need some sleep. So I can continue going around that way, but... Let's get to this stash. Looking for a date? Elves are my favorite. Hidden in the garden-strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. Open the safe with Jake's mag card. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that is a perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Well, that's not very nice. Wounded. 100% hit. Crit chance 9. Wounded 4. Yeah, I like play on the crit chance. Better heal you. Heal myself first. And then just straight out flamethrower this guy. Okay, you are going to continue to attack me, so I'll just armor up. Jake can put a bullet in you. And then take a shot at you as well. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. So I should invest in real estate around here? Only by the hour. Hey, you've seen where I stay the night. Now that you've got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Wow, this game really starts you off with nothing then. Even though you're supposed to be an established runner and you did have that previous flashback scene. I don't even have my healing spell anymore. Worried man. The man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, ma'am, I don't know you, but you look like you could handle yourself in a fight, and we need some help. What's your problem? Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here, and it's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them anymore, but no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star isn't going to get involved. How many of them are there, and how much are you paying? I think that there's only 2 of them right now. I can't talk about price, but Mr. James will surely reward you fairly. Well, my current client is pretty patient. Where are they? Oh, thank you. Just keep heading north and you'll see it at the end of the street. I assume that that's heading up this way. Oh, yes. And how about you? Someone called Sarah. Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, that's not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Why? What's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. Anything else I should know about these gangers? Sounds like a friendly bunch. Are you going to be safe out here? She laughs. You think I'm dumb enough to get caught out in the street, out in the open by one of those assholes? Nah, I know these streets like the back of my hand. Worry about your own skin. Anything else you should know about these gangers? Well, their leader's a big old troll named John Paul. Real piece of work, even for a wiener. Yep, that's him. Jake checks his pistol. Well, they're going to be in for a rude surprise. You might want to clear out before the shooting starts. She looks at you over and then nods. Don't need to worry about me. I know how to lay low. They're a tough bunch, though. Don't say I didn't warn you. Let's go up here and do this side questy thing. Where are side quests listed? It's not. Oh well, I know that it's up here, so we'll just do it. Commerce is like a weed taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world whenever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst all the buildings and things. There's too much text going on, and I can't read it all at once. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Who the hell are you? I heard about you. Why don't you piss off? You ain't a Halloweener. Why don't you buzz off? Business dusting you is going to get me paid. I knew you were just looking to cause static. Dash, ice this lady. It's always the case with these things that you never really... Is there a ley line on this thing that I can't stand on? You don't have a heal. You do have a heal. Hey. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but these men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world. Please, this is the least we can do. I will take the New Yen, because I need to get paid too. I too need money to get by. Ooh, magic shop. But you can't go in. Ah, here we go. Hey, arsewipes, take another step forward and we are going to plant you right there. This is Halloween property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute. You're rolling with Jake. Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you. Yeah, well, that'll be a nice bonus. Maybe I should try shooting with a pistol. Heal that wound. Armor up. Aim up. I'm gonna go with that. No, 43% with a pistol. That's not gonna work at all. You're dead, Jake. Dead. Ends now, asshole. Here's the John Paul guy. Whoa, Uncle, I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners, Jake. Call it even, yeah? What do you think, Jake? He smirks. Hey, I'm already at shoot on sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener to shoot me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's a profit in it. You're right, let's finish it. Oh, Drake. See how much of this I can heal. Okay. So visit the murder site is our next objective. Which is off to the right, I guess. Let's head down left then. Just see what else is around. So this is where I had a chat with the lady who told me what was going on. Okay. So that's the murder site. Dan the Donut Man. Let's talk to Dan the Donut Man. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond Street. The troll is working the stand. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. What can I get you, chummer? Did you see the murder in the alley across the way? Nope. I was closed when it happened, but hey, this is the Barrens. A back alley killing's nothing new around here, but the only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people. You know, folks with sins. What can you tell me about the Barrens? The Barrens? Hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stench we're on is called Touristville, though, so I suppose that it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggings, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it though. He scratches his armpit. Now behind me, that's the Seamstresses Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here? The union's your spot. Hell, the place is the reason I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Miss Kubota owns the joint, and she's quality. Hard woman, but fair. I'll take a jelly donut and a soy calf. Enjoy. Okay, so there's a few more people to talk to. Seamstresses Union is here. Let's talk to Bobby. Hey, chummer. Got some tasty morsels for you. Just what a well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in hers back pocket. What? Let's see what you have. Okay, he will sell me drugs. Kamikaze and nitro. The sound of laughter music emanates from, but you should finish your investigation first. But I have found the Seamstresses Union. That's obviously a place that I will be able to go. Okay, so this'll be... That's where it happened, obviously. Talk to Sally. The dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. You got a great view of that alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened there? She grunts. Sure, I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple of seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street, didn't get a good look at him, and then the lights, and then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. And let me guess, you didn't go running over to see if that guy was okay? Hell no, round here, that kind of thing gets you killed. Thanks for your time. No problem. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a corp-issued bounty, and the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. He sighs. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take Union where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Likewise, Jake, give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. He starts to leave, then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstresses Union. It's just down the street. You need gear information or just a damn stiff drink. That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears into the shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. The bright yellow police cat tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and the dark red stain, marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The corpse looked cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling ya, I need to get me stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die tonight in the cold. The officer sighs, and I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation and I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical. I hate all you pigs. He looks in your direction. Now what? Long night, eh? You looked cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy calf for you. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it till now. So what can I do for you? My pleasure. I'm here from Internal Affairs to review the forensic guys' work, to find anything they might have missed. Sure, dig in. I certainly wouldn't mind those guys getting taken down a peg or two. Man, do they put on airs, if you know what I mean. Amidst the shards of glass from the broken lights, you find a small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a test tube. This looks like the coat and blanket the old man were trying to get back. Examine the area for evidence. As you shuffle through the bundle of cloth to the side, a printed receipt falls from out beneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar receipt for the Seamstresses Union, dated 2 days ago at 3:02, right behind the Coroner's reported time of death. The customer, Sam Watts. The server's name is listed as Coyote. Pick up the blanket and coat. The worklight is new. You can see that the area, all of the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, upon closer inspection, it seems that they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. There are two distinct sets of footprints: a human's, ending at the chalk outline, and a larger set, possibly an orc or a troll. Oi. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. This man is clearly a survivor, though one wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? I think this coat and these blankets belong to you. Give him the coat and blankets. My stuff! Mighty decent of you. Don't see that kind of thing too often out here. You know anything about the murder that took place in here? He squints at you, suspicious. You a copper or working for some corp? No, I'm as sinless as you. Mind answering a few questions? Hey, what makes you think I'm sinless? Just messing with you. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number, my ass. What kind of questions you got? Did you see the murder? Nope. And I can't say. I'm sorry, I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mrs. James up at the markets. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. But then that jerkface in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. So it sounds like you live in this alley. Sure, for the last couple of months I've been sleeping there, but I spend my days out doing odd jobs for the street merchants or panhandling tourists over near the Seamstresses Union. What else did you see that night? Well, earlier in the night I saw a big and ugly troll in a green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. He brought some donuts and 2 cups of soy cuff off Dan over there. Seemed nervous, but he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Can you tell me about the troll's cyberware? Well, it was big, and I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me, let me tell you. Never trusted one of them cyber people. That's all I need to know, thanks. See you around. So at this point, it sounds like the only, find Coyote at the Seamstresses Union. Oh, and spend some karma. I can get another point in charisma, or I can up my willpower a bit. Get some more willpower for the moment. Okay. So... have another chat with Dan the Donut Man. I'll ask, you sell some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs last night? Maybe. What's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profiles metahumans. Tell them about a troll that brought donuts from me and right before a murder, and they'll haul him in just to see if anyone will pay the bill. Not today, my friend. You're about to leave the Barrens and enter the Seamstresses Union. Would you like to proceed? The Seamstresses Union. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangers strut in the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out from the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name but keeps to themselves. Okay. Cherry bomb. Conversation. The bartender is a striking elf, sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize "Save Me" and "Take Me" in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. She looks at you, sees another elf, and smiles big. Hey there, haven't seen you in here before. What can I get you? Something dirty in a clean glass. How about a date? From the looks of this place, I can probably get anything I want. Found a bar tab with Coyote's name on it. Is she here? Yes. She looks a little bit worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? She laughs. No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Her face falls. She's been missing since yesterday. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. She starts to turn away when a man with a face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Shane. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there, and he's real. That last killing happened just down the block, and now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PhD freaking D from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Ogermans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want you to... I want what you want. A better life, a better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard all this before. Heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood... Cherry Bomb's face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about building a world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called A New Family of the Sixth World. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question this conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, I got interrupted. Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you got big plans for yourself. Her pretty eyes soften. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. You've got a look that says you're not just here for entertainment. Are you a badge? I think you know the answer to that. She regards you with a smirk. I do. You're independent. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. Ask away. Tell me about this place. Some come here for booze, some for companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral and it can't be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. Who's that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. Ever heard the name Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night that he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Who runs this place? I want to talk to them. That'd be Miss Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Thanks for the intel. I appreciate the help. Gutter punks have to stick together. Talk to you later. If I talk to her again, she's got a thing. Oh, walk away and it's gone. Okay. That's not how Coyote does it. Eric. Hey lady, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? I'll take a look. I do have some money. I can buy this alley pug thing with 4 armor that grants plus 3 HP. Secure ninja, plus 1 dodge. Oh, plus 1 intelligence. Plus 1 willpower. Plus 1 charisma. Plus 1 intelligence. Basic clothing for the Shadowrunning. Yeah, probably. Oh, so secure mage clothing is basically what I'm already wearing, I guess. +1 willpower. Is that good? That might be good. I'm not sure if that's good or if the alley punk is the one that you want. Maybe I'll just buy both and... in stash. Weapon. That didn't change my model at all. Confirm. Oh, now my model's different. So, Jin Parks and Mr. Clue. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her head, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower. Something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Show me what you got. I don't have too much money left. Mr. Clue. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section. It's a Tower of Troll muscle. Wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. You have business here? I was a friend of Sam Watts. Know him? Sure. Everyone here knew Sam. Shame to lose a part of the family. There's a sharpness in Clue's eyes. The look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated. Didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Thanks for the info. No problem. Talk to Johnny Clean. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eyes that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah, first time. Just getting a look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping it up a bit. Noog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem to seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Mutter, I told you. It's not like that. Bring me proof that and you shall have it. I'm honored, Your Majesty. That was why I used to use mustard instead of catsup. Forgive me, John. I was a fool. He looks you in the eye as other conversations on hold. You may peruse, I don't know what that word is. I should know what that word is. My magical wares and see their glory. I would like to view your wares. I will get flamethrower. Ooh, do I get flamethrower 1? Yeah, I need more money. I shouldn't have spent all that money on clothing I'm not going to wear. Let's get flamethrower 1. And talk to Miss Kubota. Miss Kubota watches you across the room, sizing up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house. Mess with it at your peril," but her eyes twinkle with a playful light as she speaks. "Konbanwa, good evening. But aren't you the pretty elf? Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a woman like you to enjoy." She eyes you closely. "Or is this business?" I'm tempted to ask what's upstairs, but not tempted enough? She laughs. "Tell me, oh my, what is it you're looking for?" "I'm looking for information." She eyes you suspiciously. "Of course you are. Knowledge is power, ne?" "So I've been told." "Soka. So why should I help you?" "Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer." Her face brightens, amused. "Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back at him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know?" How well did you know Sam?" "I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough Nuyen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam, as long as he was bent. He was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote." Did you see Sam on the night of his death?" "He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working the bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with the other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Cool, was dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door of the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them." "Why is this place called the Seamstresses Union?" "During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there. And thus, A rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress? No. Perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's smart, why fear for her? Because she's in a dangerous line of work, and there is always someone smarter, more prepared. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here is the key. Okay. I'm going to leave it there and come back next time. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.